Thank you, Chair. My local acute hospital, the Queen Elizabeth in Kings Lynn, has successfully reduced their vacancy rate down to 5%. But to do so, they had to recruit 140 nurses from overseas. And you talked about the domestic pipeline. So what's the role of the HSC in supporting trusts to encourage greater local training provision for apprenticeship roles?
So who's that to, Mr.
Wild? To Lee McDonough, perhaps, in the first instance.
Lee McDonough.
Thank you. So I think, as we said, in terms of setting our plans for the 50,000 nurse programme, we provided the overarching framework which is looking to push on all fronts for domestic supply, of which the apprenticeship and local training is key. And there's been a whole process of basically the role of the department has been in getting the standards for the different apprenticeship routes cleared through the central processes, and then working with colleagues in HE and NHSIE to make sure that we're encouraging trusts as much as possible to take these routes. I think some of this is around how HE engages, because obviously they are training posts, and so there's a need to ensure that they're embedded really well and have the proper support. Some trusts are really brilliant at it. So we know Leeds University Hospital, that they are absolutely fantastic in terms of the range and the number of their apprenticeships. I would say it's variable across the country. So Mark, comment on that.
Okay. Mr. Wild.
The Queen Elizabeth Hospital and the local College of West Anglia have developed proposals to deliver the School of Nursing and nursing associate roles for a modest capital investment. Is that the sort of proposition that the department would either fund or support funding from other parts of government?
So I think, yes, thank you. I think we're obviously keen to encourage all sorts of the range of routes into different places, and it is an area that we've talked about how we can grow the roles and relationships with further education market. And as part of our 50,000 nurse programme, we did look at how we could encourage HEIs and other institutes to basically invest in these courses. So, for example, I've been, having a discussion with Chichester, to look at whether they can expand and increase their nursing programmes.
So it is a sort of thing that you would consider. Okay, we're going to